Hi YouTube, I'm Osma Khalifi out here on Yerba Buena Island. My last video ended abruptly because it's raining, and the rain somehow messed up blah, blah, blah. The water. There's a bunch of water on the screen right now of this Samsung S8 Galaxy phone that I'm using to film this, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna try to finish this video in inside this house. This is I'm trying to hold flowers, and then I'm also trying to hold an umbrella. Okay, this house is where I did my previous smartphone and dumb phone review videos over there, and I'm gonna try to just utilize the front porch here real quick because it's raining out here, dude. Okay, so right on. Hi. I'm running around today in these YouTube videos because it's raining, and the water is getting on the screen and it's messing up. It's already stopped prematurely 2 of the videos today, so I'm just trying to roll with it and keep going. Out there, I don't know, I don't need to tell you where I'm at really, but I'm on this front porch of what's called 50 or 5 Garden Way, and this is one of the naval officer quarters. It's a historic building on Yerba Buena Island. Out that way is the entrance to the Coast Guard facilities, and yeah, so this is currently, it's not Coast Guard, it's not naval, I think it's just historic, but I'm not sure. Regardless, I'm out here making a YouTube channel and doing this because it's fun and it's grounding and it's giving me a place to focus my intent or to focus my energy, and it's giving me a place to put my art and to focus on my art, and so, and more. It's a fun project, and today it's raining, and my hat's gonna get all floppy and whatnot, and that's fine, but whatever. I'm gonna maybe I'll just put you right here. Yeah, so check it out. I got the bell-bottom pants, girl. Okay, so let me see. So I was actually intending to do a what I was gonna call a full technology box review or something like that, because I have already done a equipment review, and I showed you my smartphone, the tripod that I'm using to hold the smartphone, and also the audio gear that I've been using. But the audio gear isn't working with this smartphone because the smartphone I originally showed you is broken, hardly working. The Pixel 4 that I was using originally is not good, and so I am adapting and trying to keep going, and so I'm using this Samsung phone that I've reviewed previously, and I'm gonna keep using this for a while until damn girl, the freaking rain is still hitting me. Okay. So I was not sure if this video was going to be my technology box review where I could show you all my technology, because I have another camera that's actually a nice camera, and then I ordered a laptop, and so I'm going to get a laptop and I'm going to try to switch my setup to being smartphones to film and to upload and to edit or whatever, to do whatever I need to do for YouTube. I haven't really been editing except for a few different short videos that I made, or that I edited from my other videos that I made. Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of flustered out here, so just please excuse my chaos or whatever. I am gonna just make this video be, I think, a poetry reading video, because I needed to, or I didn't need, but I wanted to share with you my updated poetry. Since my last poetry video, which was the flower power video, I've written a few more poems, and I also took the flowers that I put into my hat last week and I pressed them into my poetry book, and so I also brought more flowers because I'm going to put more flowers into my hat. But first I'm going to read you my poetry. So, okay. Okay, I don't know how to, I should put you over, the lighting is like there, but we're trying to, just a reminder, I have a one take policy for my YouTube videos, so all of these are just me in the moment doing one take and trying to make it work. So, okay, here we go. I'm gonna read you the last poem from the poetry update video that I did previously, and then I'll read you the updated poems, and then I'll say goodbye. And then if I have time, I'll go and grab my technology box in my magic carpet automobile and bring it back up here, because this seems like a safe space, minus like the broken glass. Yeah, otherwise it's kind of a safe space, at least in terms of protecting my technology box from the rain. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so hi, I'm Ozma Calafia out here. I'm gonna read you some of my poetry. Here we go. Alright, so I got this poetry book for myself, but I got it once after I started the YouTube channel, and so I've been writing in this ever since I started the YouTube channel, and I've been sharing all of my poems with you, except for a select few that I tore out, because, you know, sometimes you just gotta tear out a poem. Okay. Anyway, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Ah! The umbrella's blowing around in the rain here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep this quick. I'm sorry for the long run time. All right, here we go. I'm gonna read my last poem from the last video first, and then I'm gonna go on to the next page, and then I'll finish the poetry, and then I'm gonna put the new flowers into my hat, and then I'm gonna end the video, and then I'm gonna go grab my technology box, and then I'm gonna bring it back up here, and then I'm going to do the technology box review video. Okay, so Ozma Calafia out here, hi, reading you my poetry, latest update, let's go. And then this is my last poem from last time that I did a poetry review. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get ready out here. Okay. Regardless, time moves on, same old song. La la, dreamland, won't you hold my hand, walk with me until the end. Alright, so that's where I left off in my last poetry review video. Now I'm gonna go on to what I've done since then, and then I'll end the video and yada yada. Alright, is this until the end? And then on the back of the page, begin. I'm afraid to die. Why can't I have gratitude for my life? I do. I'm grateful. This life, this mind, this light, beauty traversing time. I must struggle every day to remember to maintain the balance. Okay. Okay. To keep balance between fear of death and gratitude for life isn't easy. Even the powers that be must balance this human reality. At least this we share. Mortality. ... And then I tore out 3 pages, but I continued, and I got here. Jasmine smells, birds sing, light awakens me. I'm grateful to be. Being a human, balancing a brain, bringing these words to this page. Feeling the paper, smelling the flowers, hearing the music, seeing the light. Now I'll go get a cup of tea so I might taste something nice. For all this, I'm grateful. This is the balance. Oh shit. Ah, here we go. I keep trying and then I find myself smiling. Right on, okay. And then that's the last poem that I've written since the last video. These are the flowers from last week that I had put into my hat up there. And so I pressed them here because they weren't able to long-term stay in the hat. So I pressed them because it was a pleasant memory for me and I wanted to remember it. And I wrote this poem like right after I did that video anyway. So I pressed it and I wanted to remember it, and now here I am remembering it. So right on. So all right, that is the last of the poetry for this poetry update video. I'm Ozma Calafia out here and putting my stuff away. I brought my flowers. Oh wait, yeah. So I was going to do an updated I put last time in my last videos I put those flowers that I pressed into these rivet holes, and then I brought with me some jasmine flowers because the poem, didn't you just hear me read that poem where I was talking about smelling jasmine? Well, this is jasmine and it's beautiful and it smells great, and so I brought some, and I'm gonna, before I end the video, I'll just put some of these into the hat. Grab this one too because this is a big one. Okay. All right. So here we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm Ozma Calafia out here on Yerba Buena Island, which is unceded Ramaytush Ohlone land. And I just did a poetry update video. And then I'm gonna do one more video for today, and I'm gonna talk about, this is so goofy. I'm gonna do one more video for today, and I'm gonna show you my technology box, which is a box that I have with all of my technology. Essentially, I'm just gonna show you my nicer camera, which I'm gonna transition to for these videos. And then I also ordered a laptop, which I'm going to transition to for posting the videos to YouTube. So, excuse me. So yes, I am just going to run. I parked my car like right next to this house. So I gotta go grab the technology box, bring the technology up to this little porch area so I can protect it from the rain. And then I'll do that video. So again, yeah, I keep repeating, I'm Oz McAuliffe out here on Europe One Island. Okay, goodbye, and see you in the next video. Bye. I don't know why it takes so long to end these videos. Okay, bye.